Let me tell you something that can completely transform your life if you really understand what I'm going to say. The richest people on the planet, and this goes for the United States as well, rarely arrive there with just a good salary. In fact, statistics show that about 60% of the rich are entrepreneurs, 20% are investors, 16% have inherited wealth, and the rest are artists or athletes. Now, you know how many got rich just working for others without investing anything? Zero. They all have something in common. Have something. Entrepreneurs own businesses. Investors own assets. The heirs own property, funds, and businesses. And artists are owners of rare and valuable skills. If you own nothing, it is the system that owns you. You work, pay bills, survive, and the cycle repeats month after month.
But calm down, it can turn the game. There is a simple rule called 20-60-10 rule, which works for anyone, even if they earn little. It completely changes the way you manage your money and puts you on the path to financial freedom. Because no matter how much you earn, what really matters is what you do with what you earn. So let's get straight to the point. 20% of your income should be directed to your financial growth. This is the money that will work for you. Use it to acquire things that increase in value over time: stocks, funds, real estate, knowledge. While most receive the salary and spend everything, you begin to plant the seeds of your freedom.
To give you an idea, imagine two people, Lucas and Pedro. Lucas starts investing $500 a month at 20 years old. Pedro starts at 30, investing $750 monthly. When they reach 60, Lucas has invested a total of $240,000 and Pedro $270,000. But who ends up with more money? Lucas, almost double. Why? Because time is worth more than money. That's the power of compound interest. Now that you understand the first step, you need to choose smart assets. Think of it as a risk ladder, from the safest to the riskiest. If you're just starting out, go for fixed income or stable bonds. In the United States, something that pays around 5% per year is a great start. Then move on to ETFs, real estate funds, stocks, and international investments. And most importantly, don't invest in what you don't understand.
The second part of the rule is 10% for stability. This is your safety fund, the money that protects you when something goes wrong. Save enough to cover 3 to 6 months of essential expenses, such as rent, food, and transportation. Put this money in something safe and with daily liquidity. This is the cushion that prevents despair and keeps you in the game when life tests you. The third part is 60% for essential expenses, but pay attention, essentials are not disguised luxuries. Essential is what keeps you alive and functional: housing, food, transportation, health, internet, and basic clothing. Anything superfluous should be excluded from this account. The idea is simple. Live on 60% of your income and invest the rest. That's how you create room to grow. And finally, 10% for pleasure. Yes, you heard right. These 10% are for living, having fun, rewarding yourself. Because nobody can endure a life of pure effort without reward. This money is the emotional fuel that keeps you firm on the path. But use it wisely. Don't mix it with other accounts. If the fund runs out, wait until next month. This creates self-control and purpose. In the end, this simple structure, 20-60-10, is the step-by-step process that separates those who remain trapped from those who achieve freedom. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about freeing yourself from the modern slavery of a salary, building a solid foundation, and letting time work for you. And if you want to continue learning about finances, mindset, and financial freedom, subscribe to the channel now. Also, watch the other videos, because the more knowledge you have, the faster you'll get out of the rat race and start truly living. Remember, nobody changes their life overnight, but those who act every day inevitably change their destiny.